Hello class, good day no? So, ang gagawin natin ngayong araw i-discuss ko yung mga problems no? Sa chapter 7, 8, and 9. So, I want you to get your book class no? Your calculator, ballpen. Okay class, sagutin natin yung mga problems no? So, please turn your book on page 215, okay? So, under 2020 edition. Okay? Volume 1. So, ito, Gina. So, regarding the concept of the loan receivable, balikan lang natin, no? As discussed in your concept discussion video, si loan receivable class, kinocompute mo yung kanyang carrying amount initially by adding class, no? Yung direct origination cost incurred and less the origination fees received. Di ba? And then, nag-amortize ka ng interest dyan. So, interest received tsaka interest income, pinagko-compare niya. Di ba? And also, for impairment losses, you compare the present value of cash flows versus the carrying amount. Okay? So, question muna tayo. Number 1, to problem 7-9. What is the carrying amount of the loan receivable on January 1, 2020? Okay, carrying amount. Next question, interest income. Alright. In 2020. And next question, carrying amount of the loan receivable on December 31, 2020. Okay, so everything in just 1 year. Moderate bank granted a loan to a borrower on January 1, 2020. Okay. And the interest of the loan is 10% payable starting December 31, 2020. The loan matures in 3 years. Okay, ayan. May information tayo. So, carrying amount. So, principal amount, okay, 5 million. Sali. Direct origination cost incurred, kasali yan. Kano yun? 100,000. Indirect origination cost incurred, expense outright. Yan, kapatid, no? Ignore. And then, origination fee received from the borrower, deduction yan. 340,000. So to compute for the carrying amount on January 1, 2020, how much? So 5 million plus 100 less 340. So that would be magkano? Tapos may calculate dyan kapatid, no? Okay, so 5 million plus 100 less 340. So 4,760,000. So first question, the answer would be letter A. Second question, what is the interest income? So yung interest income mo, nakabase sa carrying amount. So you just have to use this figure, okay? And then multiply it by the effective interest rate. So how much is that, class? After considering the origination fee received and the direct origination cost incurred, the effective rate of the loan is 12%. So times 12%. So ito lang siya. Simple. So 4,760,000 times 0.12. 571,200. So ito yung interest income mo in 2020. Okay? So the answer would be letter A. At ulit, no? Next question. What is the carrying amount of the loan receivable? Comes December 31. So ang sagot dyan, class, yung January 1 mo na 4,760, ngayon, class, i-compare mo yung 571,200 na to sa kayang interest received. So, mangyayari, mag-a-add tayo dito ng amortization. So, how is that? 571,200 na interest income, tapos yung na-collecta mo lang. Sa taas, balikan mo, 10% payable. So, by collection ka ng 10% ng 5 million. So, 5 million times 10%, that's 500,000. But you are to earn 571. Sobra yan ng magkano? 71,200. And that will increase your loan receivable. Okay? So, comes December 31, 2020, 4,760 plus 71,200. So, that would be 4,831,200. 4,831,200. Letter C. Okay? So, sa first problem ito, hindi siya gano'ng mahirap kasi yung carrying amount, principal na class, yung loan, plus origination cost incurred, less origination fees received. Pero yung direct lang ang kinakapitalize natin. Tama? The interest income, kinocompute mo yan by using the carrying amount times the effective interest rate. Yung interest received kasi, that's based on nominal rate times the fees amount. Okay? Sige. Next. Okay, so next problem tayo, class. Okay? So problem 7-10. Yan, okay? So the first question would be, magkano daw yung impairment loss? How do we compute for impairment loss? The present value of the remaining cash flows versus the carrying amount of the loan receivable. Second, interest income. So, it's just the same. Yung new present value or carrying amount times effective interest rate. Interest income of 2020. 1. Of 2022. Okay? Third question, what is the carrying amount of the loan receivable on December 31, 2021? Ayan, kapatid. Okay? Sige. So, game, no? Solid bank loaned 5 million to a borrower back in 2018. The terms of the loan require principal payments of 1 million each year for 5 years plus interest of 8%. The first principal and interest payment is due on the following year, January 1, 2019. The borrower made required payments during 2019 and 2020. So that means bayad siya ng 2 taon. Kung 5 million yan at 5 years ang bayad, 2 taon bayad na, may 3 taon ka pang tag-1 milyon. Okay? However, during 2020, the borrower began to experience financial difficulties requiring the bank to reassess the collectibility of the loan. So, if there is a reassessment of the collectibility of the loan, you should recognize impairment loss. Okay? Kumbaga, kinukumpara mo yung actual value na lang ngayon. No? May changes kasi sa pattern ng cash flow mo. Okay? So, December 31, the bank has determined that the remaining principal payment collected pa. So, the remaining principal, mababayaran pa. Okay? But the collection of interest is unlikely. So, take note. As far as your cash flows are concerned, you no longer need to discount interest collections kasi hindi mo doon makukolekta. Only the principal. Now, the bank did not accrue interest on December 31, 2020. Okay. So, it's a comparison of the carrying amount, yung balance ng receivable mo, magkano pa? 3 million. Paano na-compute yun? 2 years ng bayad, 3 taon pang hindi. Versus present value of future cash flows. So in this case, kapatid, anong gagawin mo? I-discount mo yung principal collections. So, makaka-collect ka pa ng 1 million in the next 3 years. Diba? Take note, class. Ang payment mo will always be the next day, January 1 of the following year. So, we are on December 31, 2020. Diba? So, yung remaining 3 years mo na 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, hindi mo na i-discount yung isa, times 1 na siya, kasi next day, January 1, 2021, bayad na yan. So, 1 million, yung i-discount mo na lang yung 2 periods. So, you use the 1 period, the present value of 1 at 8%, times 0.926, at saka 2 periods, 1 million times 0.857. So, 926,000 at saka 857,000. Sir, ulit, bakit po hindi na discount yung 1 milyon na isa? Kasi nga, December 31, 2020 na tayo. Next year lang, 1 day lang ang difference, babayaran na yan. Okay? So, 1 million plus 926 plus 857.6 or 8,600. So, that would be, okay, magkano yan, class? 2,783,000. Diba? So, 2,783. So, ang present value mo na lang, 2,783, 3 million pa. So, meron tayong impairment loss na magkano? 217,000. Impairment loss. Okay? So, your answer would be letter B. So, sa next question natin, magkano yung interest income mo? You just have to use your current present value or carrying amount. So, 2,783,000, the carrying amount on December 31, 2020 times the effective interest rate. Okay, ilang percent? 8%. Yan. So, 2,783 times 8%. Supposedly, ganyan. However, may error ako dito. The following day, bayad na siya. So, at the beginning of 2021, bayad na nga pala siya ng 1 million, di ba? So, the only, balance that is subject to interest income would be 1,783,000. Kumpikan na ako doon. It's not 2,783, the carrying amount. Of course, the following day pala nga, makakakolect ka ng 1 million. Diba? Hindi mo discount to. So, 1,783 times 8%. Okay, so multiply natin yan. So, 1,783 times 0.08. So, 142,640. So, the interest income in 2021 is 142,640, kapatid. Okay? So, letter B. Number 3, carrying amount. Ang carrying amount ng December 31, 2021 po yan, class, galing ka lang sa beginning na 1,783,000 plus amortization ng interest. Sir, may less pa ba tayong interest received? Wala na this time upon impairment loss recognition kasi wala ka ng interest doon na ma-receive, unlike ina. So you just have to add 142,640 because the interest received here decreases your unearned interest income. So, 1,783,000 plus 142,640. So, 1,925,640. Okay? 1,925,640. Okay? So, let's continue, no? Buray-buray ito, kapatid, ha? next class, no? Next problem tayo. 7-11. Okay. So, question. Ganun din, no? Loan impairment loss, interest income, tsaka carrying amount. Okay? So, impairment loss sa 2020. Second question, interest income. 2021. Okay? Number 3, carrying amount. December 31, 2021. Okay? So, Global Bank, okay, loaned 9 million to a borrower. January 1, 2018. So, 2020. So, how many years after? 3 years. Plus annual interest payment. So, 5 years yung kanyang, no, term. Plus annual interest payment at 12%, di ba? The interest payment was made as scheduled on January 1, 2019. Okay. However, due to financial setbacks, the borrower was unable to make the 2020 interest payment. The bank considered the loan impaired and projected the cash flows of the loan on December 31, 2020. So, i-compare natin ngayon yung carrying amount versus yung present value. The bank has accrued the interest in 2019. Okay. In that case, class, kailangan natin yan, dagdagan yung 9 million mo dito. So, plus interest na isang taon lang, 12%. So, please get a 12% ng 9 million. So, 9 million times 0.12. Okay, magkano yun, class? 1080. So, 10,080,000 ang total carrying amount natin. Tama? So, ito daw yung mga cash flows natin. So, meron kang 1.5, diba? 2021, 2022, 2023, saka 2024. So, 1.5M, 2 million, plus 2.5M, saka 3 million. Okay? So, their present value of what? Iba-iba sila. So, i-multiply mo lang sa respective niya ng amount. 0.89, 0.80, 0.71, saka 0.64 for 4 periods. Sir, bakit iniisa-isa siya? Eh kasi class, hindi parehas yung cash flows mo. Nabibiyawan ka. Kung saan ang equal yan, ordinary annuity lang. Okay, so paki-multiply lahat ito class. So 1.5 times 0.89. So, magkano yun kapatid? So, paki-total na lang ito lahat class. So, calculator muna natin kapatid, no? So, 1.5 times 0.89, 1335, plus 2 million times 0.80, 1.6 million, plus 2.5 times 0.71, plus 1,775,000, 3 million times 0.64, plus 1,920,000. So, total ito class is 6,630,000. Okay? Ang laki ng binaba. So, individually, multiply na lang yan, ha? So, magkano ang impairment loss natin? Okay? So, 3,450,000. impairment loss. So, anong sa letter yun, class? Letter B. Ang laki ng loss. Second question. Magkano interest income mo niyan? So, dahil ito na yung bago mong carrying amount, at wala namang payment the following day, so 630,000 carrying amount times yung effective rate natin na ilang percent? 12% ito. Okay? So, 6,630,000 times 0.12. So, 795,600. So, the answer for second question would be letter A. 795,600. Okay? Third question. Magkano yung carrying amount mo? So, meron kang beginning na 6,630,000. Wala ka namang interest dito, di ba? Na receive. So, you just have to add the 795,600 interest income. And there is a projection of collection in 2021 at 1.5 million. So, less collection ka dito ng 1.5. Never forget that. Okay? So, magkano to? So, 6,630 no? Plus 795,600 less 1.5 million. Magkano yan, kapatid? So, 5,925,600. Okay? So, letter A. Mahirap pa yung impairment loss, hindi. Sir, bakit po, ito may question ganun, bakit po sa unang problems kanina, walang tayong in-add na accrual ng interest? Kasi dun sa mga previous problems, the bank did not accrue interest. Eh, dito nag-accrue siya eh. Kaya ano magagawa natin? So, mag-add ka. Depende. Okay? So, let's proceed. Class, no? Next problem tayo. Okay, and next. So, problem 7-12. So, first question, impairment loss. So, yun na naman, no? $2020. Interest income. Ang 2021, no? Carrying amount. Okay? Sige. So, December 31, 2020, Oregon Bank recorded an investment of $5 million in a loan granted to a client. The loan has a 10% effective interest rate payable annually every December 31. And the principal is due in full at maturity date on December 31, 2023. So, 3 years. Okay. Unfortunately, the borrower is experiencing difficulty and will have difficult time in making full payment. The bank projected that the entire principal will be paid at maturity. So, mababayaran pa tayo yung principal. And 4% interest or 200,000 will be paid annually. So, there's no accrued interest. So, magkano ng carrying amount natin kung walang accrued interest? Yung pinautang niya. Note mo yan, no accrued interest, unlike ito meron. So, magkano pinautang niya? 5 million. Alam mo yung kakapautang mo lang, tapos bigla na siyang na-impair. Okay? So, paano to? So, yung present value ng cash flows natin, di ba? So, yung principal, makokolekta daw, which is 3 million, di ba? So, after 3 periods, using 10%, 0.75. So, 3 million times 0.75. Magkano yun? So, it's a premium. 5 million. No, 5 million. So, 3,750. 3,750,000. Diba? Tapos, yung interest. Makakakolekta ka daw ng interest. Dito sa kabilang problem, walang interest eh. Ito, meron daw eh. Magkano? 200,000. 200K. O dahil equal yan, present value ordinary annuity, ayun. At 2.49. So, 200,000 times 2.49. This is 498,000. Plus 3,750. So, 4,248,000. So, just imagine, 5 million dati yung receivable mo, 4,248 na lang expected. So, may impairment loss tayo dito na magkano? 752,000. Ang laki, no? Letter A. Mahirap ba yan, class? Hindi. So, for the interest income, madali lang yan. Kopyahin mo to. Present value, 4,248,000 times ilang percent? 10%. Okay, so 4,248 times 0.10. So 424,800. So letter B. Okay? Last question, carrying amount. Okay, so meron na tayo dito class na present value or beginning balance na 4,248. Okay? Ngayon class, i-add mo yung 424,800 dito. Ito class, no? Saka mo i-less yung 200,000 mo every year. Makaka-receive pa naman siya. So, ito yung December 31 mo na ending balance. So, 4,248,000 plus 4,248,000 plus 200,000. So, 4 million, okay, plus 472,800. Okay. So, letter C. Okay? So, ano pinagkaiba niya? Dito, nag-ako ng interest. Sa next problem, hindi na. Dito, wala na siyang interest collection. Dito, meron. Okay? Okay. Last problem na tayo, no? Ng loan receivable. Mahirap yan, class. Huh? Okay? Okay. So, last problem, 7-13. Okay? Okay. So, first question, what is the amount of cash paid to the borrower, okay, on December 31, 2020. Okay, so parang present value, no? Set, okay, cash paid. Second question, carrying amount, no, of the loan receivable from December 31, 2022. And the last question would be impairment loss. Class, dagdagan mo yung number 2, no? Upon checking, no, the question is not clear if the carrying amount is before impairment or after impairment. Take note, class, the problem here pertains to before recognition of impairment loss. So kindly include this class as part of the problem before recognition of impairment loss. Okay? Sige. So, December 31, 2020, London Bank granted 5 million loan to the borrower. So, principal, 5 million. 10% stated interest, and the loan was discounted at 12%. Okay. Unfortunately, the financial condition of the borrower worsened because of lower revenue. So, payable to after 5 years, ha? So, 2025. On December 31, 2022, the bank determined that the borrower would pay only 3 million. So, dito class, no, magbabago yan, okay? So, dito, yung bagong present value natin dito class, 3 million na lang yung makokolekta mo. It was considered likely that the interest would continue to be paid at 5 million. So, 5 million times 10%. So, meron ka pang interest dito na makukolekta 500,000 per year. So, when you compute for the present value, no, in recognizing impairment loss, i-discount mo yung present value sa 3 million tsaka yung present value ng 500,000 interest. Okay? Okay. Ito na. So, the present value of 1 at 12%, so 0.57. Kino-compute tayo ng cash paid to borrower, hindi ka naman binigyan class ng ibang details regarding origination cost, whether receive or not, direct or indirect. Kapag ganyan, kino-compute mo present value. Okay? Hanggang yan. So, 5 million times 0.57, magkano yun? Siyempre, at 5 periods pa to, no? After 5 periods, so 2,850. So, 2,850,000. Next would be yung interest, no? Projection mo, 5 million times 10%, which is equivalent, ganoon din naman, 500,000, but for 5 periods. Okay? So, that would be times 3.60. Okay? 5 million times 0.10, 500,000 times 3.6. So, 1.8. So, magkano ang cash pay to borrower natin? 1.8 million plus 2,850. So, 4,650,000. Okay? And for next question, carrying amount of the loan receivable before impairment, ang mangyayari ng class, magko-compute tayo ng amortization ng 2021 tsaka 2022. So, sa 2021 muna tayo, the following year. So, meron kang interest dito, ilang percent? 12%. So, plus 12% ka ng 4,650. 550,000. Tama? Nakaka-receive ka ng interest na 500,000. So, less 500. So, magkano muna to? December 31, carrying amount, 2021. So, 4,650,000 plus 12%, no? 12%, no? Saka mo i-less yung 500,000 dito. So again, yun yung magkano ba yung 4,650 times 12%? 558 plus 4,650. 5,208,000 less yung interest received at 10% minus 500. So 4,708,000. Hindi yan nasagot natin ha, class. Isa pang taon kasi 2022 ang tanong sa'yo. So ganoon din, 12%. So 4,708,000 times 0.12. So 564, 960, interest ulit na 10%, 500,000. O yan ang balansin mo ngayon. So December 31, 2022 class. Okay, magkano yun? 4,708, more billion 8,000 plus 564,960 minus 500,000. So 4,772,960. So 4,772,960 kapatid. Okay, so the answer would be letter C. Okay, letter C. So last question class. Ganito yan. Ito yung carrying amount mo before recognition of impairment loss. So, i-compare mo niyan, itong 4,772,960 dun sa present value ng expected cash flow mo. Ngayon mayroong changes. So, ang gagawin mo ngayon, i-discount mo naman to using 3 periods na lang, which is after 2 years. So, may present value tayo ng 1 sa 3 periods, 0.71. Diba? So, 3 million times 0.71. Saan galing yun, sir? PB of 1 at 3 periods. 2,130,000. Tapos, yung 500,000 for 3 periods times 2.4. 500,000 times 2.4. So, 1.2 million pesos. I-total mo yan. 2,130,000 plus 1.2 million. So, 3,330,000. This is your new carrying amount or present value. So, bumaba siya, meron kang impairment loss ng 2022. So, get the difference, 4,772,960. So, that would be 1,442,960 impairment loss. Letter B. Okay? So, mahirap ba to itong impairment loss? Kapalit hindi. Okay? So, we will continue class yung next video, no? Ika-cut ko lang to para divide siya into parts. Okay? Yung mga problem solving natin. Okay?